someone slithering through neighbor's yard. In the middle of the night, sometime in 2021, a doorbell camera caught a creepy figure slithering through the front yard. In the video shared on Reddit, the figure had been lying still on the floor for a few seconds, making it difficult to decipher what it was. When it moved, it became apparent that it was a human twisting on the floor as it crawled across the front yard. No one ever found out who it was or why they were there. Tornado Enderlin. On June 20th, 2025, Hannah Deagle's doorbell camera captured a towering wall of cloud looming over houses just before a deadly tornado struck. Though it was a dark night, lightning flashes revealed the storm's structure, while the audio picked up its muffled and distorted roar. Minutes later, an EF3 tornado struck Enderlin, North Dakota, traveling nearly 12 miles with a wind speed of over 100 miles per hour. However, what the doorbell camera failed to capture was the destruction it left behind. At around 11:40 p.m., police were dispatched to an affected residence only to be informed that storm chasers had found 2 deceased people on the scene. Moments later, the fire department was dispatched to another location where a 3rd body was found. The tornado destroyed about 10 homes, damaged several properties, and claimed the lives of 3 people. Devil at the door. A Carrollton resident was waiting in the car for her husband when her Ring camera notification went off. Nothing could have prepared her for what she was about to see. It was a masked person in her driveway. The person made their way through the side yard to her front door, but they weren't wearing just any mask, they had the devil's face on. As the person approached the camera, it became clear that they were wearing a red goat mask. They pretended to knock on her door while holding a sign with Bible verses that discussed the end times and Judgment Day. The verses specifically refer to the final defeat of Satan and the last judgment in which all humanity is judged. In a panic, she called the police, but by the time they got to her house, the person had already left. Still, they inspected the scene and found that no crime had occurred. They are still monitoring the situation, and the person has not been caught. Level 2. Jogger saves pets and house from burning. On November 6, 2021, a man was jogging in the Scotts Valley neighborhood when he noticed smoke rising from a house. He quickly stopped to get the residents' attention through their Ring doorbell camera, but no one was home. Instead of bolting off, he kept ringing, hoping someone would answer. Finally, the homeowner, Courtney Polito, saw him on the camera and replied. He told her the situation, and she heard the fire alarms going off. Panicking, she immediately gave the stranger the code so he could help save the family pets: 2 dachshunds, a rabbit, and a cat. Without hesitation, he entered the burning building to rescue the animals. The doorbell camera captured the jogger on multiple trips, carrying the pets under his arms to safety. By the time emergency services arrived, he had already left. The fire department said that if it had burned for 10 more minutes, the house would have been gone. It was only because of the mysterious hero in a yellow shirt that they were able to contain the fire in the garage. Although smoke damaged the cabinets and their Chevy Blazer, no one was hurt. OP is being stalked. A Reddit user posted disturbing footage from her Ring doorbell camera showing a stranger repeatedly appearing at her door. Her friend had asked her if she had ever checked the recorded messages left for her. Expecting to see footage from her friend's visit, random outfit checks with her roommate, or deliveries from DoorDash, she scrolled through the recorded videos mindlessly until her eye caught an unfamiliar face. A man with dreadlocks carrying a backpack on his shoulder, repeatedly coming to her door. After pressing the bell, it appeared that he was trying to cover his face with his hands while he waited for her to answer. When she didn't, he left as silently as he had arrived. Perhaps even more creepy is what she saw when she looked back to see what the camera captured before his arrival. It was a video of her returning home after walking the dog. This meant that within a minute of her arrival, the man came in after her. This led her to believe that he was stalking her. The man has not been found, and the original poster hasn't given any updates. Midnight shoe sniffer. In 2022, a doorbell camera captured some deeply unsettling footage. In the middle of the night, a man slowly walked up to a front door and picked up a shoe left outside. Without hesitation, he lifted it to his face and sniffed it. Then, just as quickly as he had picked it up, he set the shoe back down and walked away into the darkness. The homeowner later shared the footage on Reddit, explaining that the shoe belonged to his wife. It was her work shoe. To this day, the mysterious shoe sniffer